Aberration creature winner concepts. Sea creatures dominating center vote. And ARK devs currently playing ARK Survival Ascended. You're right kids, it's Raasclark and welcome to your regular ARK community news. Before we begin, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, share around, and let's get into it. So the community crunch dropped last night, revealing not the UTC as I mispronounced, and in fact actually changed from what it was first dubbed. That explained by the devs that the final result was too far removed from the actual Yai Ki, UTC, what the, and introduces us to the Yai Ling, a more feathery, perhaps even smaller variant of the original creature proposed. Whilst still looking colourful and glorious, looks to have a gliding ability with its spanned wings and perhaps still adopts this feather attack ability that was originally suggested. It is worth thinking if the devs moved away from the original winning creature, what could that mean for anything pitched in the future? And I get it to some degree. At the end of the day, the creature has to fit within the theme of the map, and perhaps the devs deciding this is the right move, and well, look forward to seeing exactly how it will play out within there. Another glider for that map, seeing that we only have rock drakes at the moment, could be a great thing. Would it be inferior though to the rock drake, seeing that's quite a glamorous reward for delving deep into the depths and this being a step up to it? Or will these feather attacks pitched initially make this a must-have creature when Aberration arrives to ARK Survival Ascended sometime next year? But no time to think any more about that. No, people, no. Another vote is already underway for the centre. That's right, people, with a few new rules thrown in on top that, whilst again it's another real-world submission you must put forward for the centre, and entries being allowed up until August the 21st, only your post this time will count. No merging posts as they've done before, which I guess tallied up votes to propel creatures to be higher up in the list to move into the voting rounds. With already some great submissions being put forward for the remastered version of Centre, hopefully going to be the second expansion map to arrive to ARK Survival Ascended, it seems undersea creatures are the theme this time. A lot of people, in fact the top 3 voted at the moment, the Shastasaurus, giant marine reptile leviathan with submarine saddle, Nothosaurus, boiling sea lizard of the centre, and giant hermit crab mesopara are all obvious entries to allow you to delve into the deep, because there's a lot of it. Of the centre, a lot of aquatic places to swim around in, and great to see. Sea creatures is something that's been heavily underappreciated for ARK for so long. Even the devs would like to see more of these, and well, it seems finally it's going to happen, possibly going to happen with this map. Nevertheless, whatever the winner for the upcoming maps and the ones that have already been picked by you, like the Phasolosuchus and the Gigantoraptor, well, Wildcard will be throwing in their submissions on top. As stated, they'll add an additional real-world creature for each expansion pack map, meaning, unless I'm reading that wrong, we're going to get at least 24 brand new creatures for ARK Survival Ascended, leaving some wonder on what's going to be added to the island, if they'll carry over the recently added Rhinognatha to the map and only map that drops when ASA arrives, or we get a second one not seen yet on top. Either way, that's as much as we're seeing for ASA at the moment. No more gameplay to see just yet. The devs have iterated time and time again. We won't see it until right up until the launch, which is meant to be sometime in October. But lead dev Dolly did mention that recently, well, yesterday, the entire studio were playtesting this new ARK remaster. I did try and have a little search myself to see if this unlisted, because ARK Survival Ascended isn't listed yet as a game out there anywhere really. Server was on Battlemetrics, but I couldn't find a single thing. My detective work only has its limits. Maybe some information is out there on what server the devs were actually playing on is out there somewhere, but it's good to hear at the very least there's some version of ARK Survival Ascended out there that is actually playable and just when can we play it too, please, devs? On top of an Evo event with a bit of 2 times up to 5 times until Monday, August the 7th, there were shoutouts. 1 to British Texan, a great valued member of the Raasclark community right here. So it's very cool to see them getting the love in the community crunch. And 1 to me and Vino, very awesome to see it. Of course, you know the Dingle Cup if you know this channel, I'm sure, and we're having a blast. Though gotta say, Godzilla Kaiju battles are certainly now my favourite. But something even more Godzilla-like is coming to at least modded ARK. You might have seen Depths and Garuga recently released the Ceratosaurus, and whilst I can't wait to get my hands on this, there's something I think everybody is eagerly awaiting and coming very soon. The Paleo Giga is just around the corner. In fact, I think was meant to release last night, though sadly was detailed from Depths that there was some refinement to do and would push this back to sometime next week. But and I'm sure many of you are looking forward to a version of the Giga we can celebrate and see what was meant to be over a very outdated version that we've had for a very, very long time. A completely brand new model with new animations, sounds and abilities. Everybody loves a Giga, and to see a brand new version from somebody who now works for Wildcard, so has perhaps some inside knowledge and feedback from the rest of the team, is something I think everybody is going to want to check out if you can play mods at the moment. And I'll leave you with this, a deep dive by Neddy the Noodle regarding not just the drama behind the scenes with ARK and Snail Games and Studio Wildcard, but looking at it from all perspectives and from a player input, and perhaps what's fueling toxicity and just general real dark hate between a lot of people and players, and what perhaps needs to be done. I think it's a great topic that's way overdue based on recent times, and I can't recommend you watching this enough to at least just get a picture from all angles and make your own mind up from there on in, I think. And what do you think? Do you want a sea creature for the center? Gotta say, I really, really do. Did say I wanted to submit a creature, though. Just haven't had the time just yet. Busy being all that jazz. But until the next one, my name's Raasclark. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, peace out.